It's a new month, so I'm going to go ahead and share our monthly household budget for February 2023. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer, a financial coach with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips. I like to do our budget in a spreadsheet. I try to keep it as simple as possible. You can grab my template for a couple dollars. I'll put a link down below. But whatever type of budget you do, it's great to spend a few minutes at the beginning of the month planning and a few minutes at the end of the month seeing how you actually did. Starting with income, my husband is salary, so we know what he's going to make. His take-home pay will be just under $5,000. So all of our taxes have been taken out, some money for retirement, and our health insurance has been taken out. I also have a business. I do financial coaching and I sell budgeting products. But everything I make, we put towards our mortgage. So rather than guess, it fluctuates a lot every month. So rather than guessing, I am going to leave my income out and we're just going to budget from my husband's income. And no side jobs right now. So our total income will be just under $5,000 for February. Now, I like doing a zero-based budget, which means basically all of the money in is going to equal all of the money out. So I'm going to tell all of my money where to go, whether it's paying for bills or putting in towards savings. I want to designate a spot for every dollar. So let's see where all of our expenses are going. As Christians, we pay 10% tithing. We pay off of our gross income, as well as we do some humanitarian money to humanitarian aid and some fast offerings. It comes out of one payment, so I'm guessing it will be about $825. Our mortgage, if you watch my videos regularly, it has changed a little bit because of our escrow account. It is $1,332 is our new payment. Our electricity, we went way over this last month, so I'm guessing $50. We have solar panels. However, we have gotten like no sun at all. It's wintertime. We were supposed to bank enough solar during the summer to have enough to get us through the winter, but that has not happened. We're not sure if we need to add some more panels or what we need to do, so I'm just guessing it'll be around $50. Our natural gas is an average, so we pay $86 every month. Our water, our city bill has water and sewage on it. Just going off of history, I'm guessing it'll be right around $105. Life insurance, this is fixed for my term life insurance. You can see where we do my husband's later. Mine is paid monthly and it's $11. Car insurance, we pay every month. We don't get a discount for paying 6 months, and they let us pay every month. On average, it is $90 a month, but it fluctuates by a few dollars every month. So I'm just budgeting $90 for it because that's the average. Phone bill, this is fixed. We are on a family member's plan. They added us, and so we pay the $30 for them to add us. Internet is fixed at $58 per month. Gas for our cars, February is a shorter month. We don't have any trips planned. So with gas prices down, maybe we could get it down to $200. I'm going to put $250 as a buffer just to be safe. Piano, this is for 2 kids. For the month is $100. Karate for one of our daughters is $30 per month. And preschool for our youngest is $100 per month. So total fixed expenses, $3,067. Now, these expenses I don't have much control over. I have to pay them pretty much every month, and they are pretty fixed. But our variable expenses, I like to do separate because variable expenses I actually have control over. I have a lot more control over. So our groceries is our biggest one. This I just copied from January. This is what I had for January, $677 for the month. Eating out, this is my husband and I going out to eat once. Money for our kids, we have a money system for our kids. They do all their jobs. If they do all of their jobs, and mark them off, then they get paid. They have to do all of their jobs before they get screen time, but if they actually do all of them and mark them off, then they get paid. My fund money, my husband's fund money goes separate. I'll show you that in a minute, but I lump my fund money in because what I spend money on is when I'm out shopping. So I like to include it with all of our other variable expenses. And a babysitter, this is our daughter's couple nights throughout the month. We'll pay them to babysit the younger siblings. So total variable expenses for the month is $802. I used to have, I used to have clothing and gift money in there. I have since moved that to our sinking funds, and I'll show you how that works out. But $802, and there are 4 weeks in the month. So I will get $200 for each week. But now let's move on to our savings account or our sinking funds. Our emergency fund is fully funded at 6 months, so I'm not adding anything in there. I'm not budgeting anything. Now we have a separate account, a separate checking account for my husband. If you want to see how I organize all of our money and finances, I have a video. I'll put a link in the description box down below showing you how I organize everything. He has a separate online checking account. And so I put $50 is automatically transferred from our checking account to his checking account. It's $25 for his personal money for the month and $25 for his bike maintenance. Now I buy stuff frequently. I usually spend less money and buy stuff more often. He hardly ever buys anything, but then when he does, it's a large item. So I just transfer that money into his checking account, and then whenever he wants to buy something, the money is there. His life insurance, he also has term life insurance, and we pay it annually, but it works out to be $69 a month. So I set it aside in an account. I set $69 every month aside so that when it's due, we've got the money there. Our house maintenance, normally we put a little bit in each month, but we've got quite a big cushion in there, and we're trying to front load our vacation. So I'm not putting anything in house maintenance. We're putting $375 into our vacation fund. We're taking our big family vacation will be at the end of May. So I'm trying to front load the first few months of the year, put as much in as possible. So we're not putting anything towards house updates. Our extra mortgage payment I put at $150. We used to put $150 every month into mutual funds as like a medium-term investment, but we have stopped doing that, and now that extra $150 we're putting towards an extra mortgage, towards extra principal towards our mortgage to pay it off early. Money for my business taxes. Since I did not count any income for my business, I don't know what it's going to be. 15% of whatever I make, we set aside for taxes. But since I'm not sure what I'm going to make, I'm just leaving this at zero. At the end of the month, I'll figure out how much I made and put 15% into that account. We're setting aside $50 a month for clothing. Whenever it's usually we spend most of our money on clothing back to school and then like the seasonal changes. So I'm not really anticipating buying anything for this month, but I'll put 50 in so when we do need to buy clothes, we have the money. And gifts, $25 a month for gifts. It's mostly like teachers' gifts or a few wedding gifts later on in the year. I just put 25 into that each month. Car expenses, $75 is what I have budgeted just for regular maintenance. Christmas, normally we put a set amount each month, but I'm trying to front load our vacation. So I put everything into our vacation and not putting anything towards Christmas this month. In a couple of months, I'll start adding a lot more to Christmas. Our kids extracurricular for sports, things that are not monthly, I've set aside $50 each month. And for Roth IRA, my husband's money is taken out of my husband's paycheck for his retirement, for his Roth IRA. And this is for my Roth IRA. But if we look at it, our total money out is almost $5,000. So we're negative 23. So I've overspent almost $24. So I have to figure out where I'm going to pull that out from. I could take it out of groceries. That has a lot of flexibility, but I don't want to do that. We need to stock up on a lot of stuff from Sam's this month. So I don't want to take it out of grocery. I think what I will do is I will not transfer any into car maintenance car expenses, because we have a pretty good buffer in our account. So I'm not going to do anything into car expenses. And then if you see, now I've got $51 extra. So I could put $51 somewhere else. I think I will add that to vacation. We'll just do $425 and I'll have an extra dollar. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you get notified. I will show you at the end of the month, I will show you the exact numbers, actual numbers, how much we spent on all of these categories, and see how we did for the month. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.